We've all done it. We've all tried to shoot webs out of our hands, tried to climb up a wall, tried to stick the landing like the man himself. Cause all of us want to be Spider-Man. But nobody, unless you are clinically insane, wants to be Peter Parker. This guy's life is downright horrible. The older I get, the more I realize Green Goblin was right.
But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
For those who disagree with Mr. Osborn, let me tell you something. The trailer for Brand New Day dropped a while back, and Peter is at his lowest. He's lost his best friend, his girl, his attractive aunt is dead, no connection to the Avengers, is completely alone, and is dirt broke. And you want to know what the reaction to this was? People responded to his misery with absolute glee, talking about this movie's gonna be so peak. They saw him all miserable and sad, and they started talking about finally, the real Spider-Man. I mean, look, I don't disagree, but my main point stands. It seems like we almost enjoy seeing this guy suffer. Spider-Man 2 is my favorite movie all time, and 90% of the movie is just him being absolutely destroyed by life. It's a well-documented fact that Spider-Man's greatest enemy isn't Green Goblin, Doc Ock, or Venom. It's the writers. They will literally drag this man through hell and back for funsies. If any of you are familiar with the book of Job from the Bible, I'm not saying it's a one-to-one comparison, but I am saying Peter has a solid case that he's living on the same difficulty setting. So this begs the question, why? Why do so many of the most engaging Spider-Man stories involve such great suffering for Peter? Well, maybe Green Goblin wasn't completely right. A lot of us love Spider-Man because we see ourselves in him. He struggles with money, showing up for loved ones, school, work, getting dates. Those are tangible things we can relate to. So it's not exactly that it's interesting to see Peter get curb stomped by life, but it's more so the audience tuning in to see how he overcomes the overwhelming, impossible odds. Seeing Peter fight back against the unfairness of life inspires hope, makes us feel like if he can do it, then so can we. I love that message, I really do. But it does reach a point where it's like, how much suffering can one person take? In the first trilogy, he loses his uncle, gets beaten to a pulp several times, constantly slandered in the news, indirectly responsible for the death of his best friend's father, loses his friend, can't keep a job, can't pay his rent, MJ is bouncing around from guy to guy, and Peter fumbles not one, not two, but three potentially better options. In the second installment, Peter loses his uncle, gets beaten to a pulp several times, has to watch his best friend corrupted by a disease, is indirectly responsible for the death of his girlfriend's father, and then is unable to save his girlfriend as she falls and dies. In Spider-Man PS4, he's lost his uncle, can't save the first cop he worked with from going rogue, can't save the second cop he worked with from not dying, can't save his mentor after being betrayed by his mentor, and gets beaten to a pulp by his greatest enemies. I've already talked about what Tom Holland's Spider-Man had to endure, and in the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man is black. He just started life on hard mode.
No! You're lying! I'm Spider-Man! You're a mistake!
We all know that with great power comes great responsibility, but I think Spider-Man embodies another similar idea as well. Horrible, unfair things can happen to you, and even though they're not your fault, they are your responsibility. All of us have been hurt in one form or another, but it's on us to understand that pain in order to protect someone else from experiencing it as well. It's our job to not perpetuate the pain that's been inflicted on us. Making the right decision often comes at a great cost for Peter. In the game, he basically chooses to save the city over his own aunt. Own aunt, whatever. And it wrecks him. I mean, it wrecked me too. High school JTP was in shambles. The city was saved and no one besides MJ knows what Spider-Man had to sacrifice that day. But he did it because it was the right thing to do. That type of storytelling is powerful. It shows that fighting through pain, grief, and doing the right thing are all incredibly hard to do, but not impossible. We don't enjoy seeing Spider-Man suffer. We just want him to remind us that it's possible to do the right thing in the face of our own pain. That day by day we can try to do better, try to be better, that we can be greater.
Shawty told me that she got yellow fever, so I had to look at her crazy like, baby, you bugging.